welcome to today's pick a card reading. Today's reading is going to be how can you ignite hope in this time. So obviously things are really topsy-turvy. If you're watching this video at the time it's being made, we just had a full moon. We're in Mercury retrograde almost. And so things are kind of all over the place. And then of course the world situation. So this message is meant to be a message of hope. How can you reignite hope in your life, hope for the future, and hope for the world in general? So we have 3 piles today. Pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So take a moment, close your eyes, tune into your intuition, maybe take a couple deep breaths, and then when you're ready, look at which pile is drawing your attention the most. And once you know, click on the timestamp in the description box to go to your reading. Welcome, pile 1s. Welcome to your reading. So let's find out how you can ignite more hope in this time. I'm going to start by pulling 2 cards to get an idea of what the situation you are in currently is. So what are pile 1s dealing with? What is taking their energy and their hope right now? So I'm getting the sense that you're feeling really vulnerable and confused. There's a great lack of clarity in your life. You're facing a lot of uncertainty here. Ooh, bottom deck energy. Okay, so we have the 9 of Wands. Sorry, I forgot to show you guys. So 9 of Wands in reverse. And the 2 of Pentacles here. So yeah, with the 9 of Wands, I'm feeling that you're not feeling very stable. You're not feeling very protected right now. You're feeling at risk within this world, especially emotionally. I feel like you guys are really feeling vulnerable with your emotions right now, and maybe not trusting the people around you to kind of look after your emotions and look after how you think about things and stuff like that. And then with this 2 of Pentacle cards, yeah, I'm seeing that you guys just really don't know what to do. Like, see how she's got her eyes blindfolded and she's just throwing her question up into the air. So I'm sensing that you guys are kind of in that position right now with the universe at large. You're asking a lot of questions and you're not receiving a lot of answers, or you're not receiving answers as fast as you would like. But I did see on the bottom of the deck we have the Mage, which to me is a really good sign. I think that you guys are stepping into your power as a creator. You're stepping into your power to actually direct the course of events in your life and have a part in creating your reality. And because of this, your foundation is kind of getting shook and it's making you really vulnerable. So that's what I'm feeling is kind of going on for you guys right now. So let's see a few cards. How can you ignite more hope? And then we'll pull a couple more as well. So transformation and pressure. Okay, so this is the energy that you guys are going through right now, is this pressure of transformation. Ooh, and so cool. So this card is 26, right? And with this appearing upside down and this being a 2, you have 26. So that could be significant for you. Maybe not all of you. But yeah, what I'm seeing right now is to get into a more hopeful vibe, to take more control over your reality. The best thing that you can do is really embrace the pressure that you're feeling in your life. Let it transform you. Let it be like, you know, oh, what's that quote about, like a diamond, diamonds form under pressure? Let it be the pressure that forms you into a diamond. That's what I'm seeing for you guys. The more that you resist this pressure that you're feeling, the more that you resist this vulnerability, this confusion, the longer you're going to be stuck in it. So how can you enter into a place of acceptance and allowance of this pressure and let it transform you? You guys are undergoing a lot of change right now, internally though, on that deep soul level. You may find that your guides are working with you a lot more than they usually do. They could even be trying to help you heal when you're asleep, sending you dreams. get on board with this transformation, get on board with this pressure, and it's going to be much easier for you to work with. And then here we have Spirit of Challenge and Ancestor of Skill. So you guys can take a look at these cards if you want to. So yeah, you're being challenged right now. You are being put to the test in a lot of ways. Your faith is being tested with this Two of Pentacles energy, not being sure, not being able to see directly the steps in front of you. This is testing your faith. This is challenging your ability to kind of step up to the plate. This is challenging your ability to undergo this pressure, undergo this transformation. And you guys are gaining a lot of skill from this. Even if you're not aware of it, you're skilled enough to face this time. You're being given this pressure, you're being given this uncertainty because you have what it takes to get through it and get past it. So it's kind of like your skills are being tested here. So look for the areas in your life that feel like you're getting the most challenges, the most tests, and try to find what skills those are testing. And that's going to help you kind of move through it a lot more easier. And then your biggest ally right now is your sacral chakra. So this is your sexual power, your creative energy. Tapping into that is really going to help you move through this time. Also, if you have any jasper around, or if you want to get some jasper, that's going to help you too. It's really going to ground you and make it possible for you to kind of refortify yourself. So we'll pull a couple more cards here. What can our pile ones to gain more hope in their life? You guys are doing really well. Like, you may feel like you're not doing really well with all of what's going on, but I get the sense that you're doing really well with it. So a leap of faith is needed here. So yeah, we have the Three of Cups in reverse. So to me, this is indicating that you need to take a little bit of a break from like indulging. And if you're partying a lot, or if you're drinking a lot, indulging in a lot of drugs, you need a little bit of a break from that. You need to kind of clear your mind for a little bit. Maybe even just taking it back if you're still gonna kind of like party a little every day. Just tuning it back a little bit, setting some limits for yourself is gonna help you make it through this time a little bit easier. I'm feeling that you guys are kind of getting really pushed off balance by substances in particular. If it's not substances, it could be the people around you, people that don't have the same drive as you, that don't have the same skill as you, that don't have the same purpose, are kind of pulling you away from your focus. They're kind of adding to your confusion, they're adding to your vulnerability. And yeah, drinking, like, maybe you've heard this before, but they call drinking spirits because alcohol has its own spirit. Every substance has its own spirit. So if you're drinking lots of alcohol, really pay attention to what you're drinking and if that's the spirit that you want to take into your body. Because yeah, it will have an effect, and it can make you more vulnerable to things in your life. Again, depending what spirit you have. I know my one friend loves rum because they're like, I'm the spirit of a pirate when I'm drunk. So, you know, doing it with awareness and making it a conscious choice rather than a subconscious choice is going to make it so you're back in control. And you're not as vulnerable, you're not as open, you're not as confused. You know exactly what's going on because you're choosing to indulge in substances with awareness and with conscious choice. And then yeah, a leap of faith is needed here. The universe is guiding you to something. Your guides are bringing you to something. So trust those little hits of intuition, those little hits of inspiration that you're getting, because those are here to help you really regain hope. And if you're finding that you're really stuck in a rut or a routine, do something completely new, completely different, spontaneous, with little planning. That's really going to increase your energy here and kind of create more vibrancy in your life. And then for our last card, we have the Knight of Cups energy. So Knight of Cups is kind of telling me that you guys need to just take your time, move through this emotional period, this transformative period, with more of a kind of curious surrender. Allow things to flow naturally. When you're feeling inspired, take action. When you're feeling depleted, take rest. You know what I mean? Allow things to flow naturally and move through you in a more harmonious way. And then bottom deck energy, we have the King of Cups. So to me, that's indicating that this is helping you to really get mastery over your emotions. This is helping you to really get mastery over times of uncertainty, mastery over your intuition. By constantly testing you and putting you in a state of confusion, you're going to have to go inwards eventually. You're going to have to trust your intuition eventually. And this is what I'm seeing you're being asked of here. And all the things that are happening in your life are happening to get you into this King of Cups energy. He's just chilling. He's fine. He's a master of his reality. He's a master of intuition, a master of emotions. And that's what the universe wants for you. That's what your guides want for you. And so this is what's kind of happening right now to create that. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this inspired you, uplifted you a little bit, maybe made you feel like you're on the right track in some way. If you want, you can like, comment, subscribe to my channel, whatever you feel like doing. And yeah, I love you guys so much too. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Everyone who comments is so kind and lovely. So I do have to say thank you so much for being here with me, for watching what I make. And I wish you the best. Good luck. Have a great journey. Bye. So welcome pile twos. Welcome to your reading. Let's find out how you can ignite more hope in this time. I'm going to start by pulling 2 cards to see kind of what's going on with your specific situation right now. What's draining your energy and your hope the most currently. And yeah, what are the main things you're dealing with? Ooh, okay, that was a little too many cards. Let's go with it. Let's see what this has to say. Okay. So you're very worried. Oh. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot going on with you guys. So this is mostly happening on the mental level. I'm feeling like you guys are going through a period of intense worry with this 9 of Swords. You're being very critical on yourselves. I feel like you're really pushing yourselves mentally in a lot of ways, and because of that you're kind of sucking your own energy and making it hard for you to actually do the things that you want to do. There's a lot of worry here. And you might feel like the world is against you in some way, or you're at odds with the world. I know there's a lot of kind of polarity happening and debates and different sides of arguments going on. So you may be really caught up in that right now. And I feel like you're very scared here with this 6 of Swords in reverse. I feel like you're very scared of being a loser, of not being successful in the things that you want, of not making your life turn out the way that you think it should look, or the way you think would give you the most happiness. So that's why you're kind of like beating yourself up. I get the feeling you guys are like whipping yourselves into submission. You know what I mean? Trying to make yourself act perfectly all the time. Do these things. Maybe you have like a checklist going or something like that. And you're just trying to constantly critique yourself into perfection. And it's really not working here. I'm sorry to say, it's kind of holding you back. It's making it so that you don't really know which way to go. With this 3 of Wands in reverse, and feeling like you're feeling very lost, especially when it comes to work and how you make money in this world. lots of confusion. And this Eight of Swords in reverse. Bro, you're in a prison. You're in a prison of repression. You are holding yourself back here. A lot of this is coming from your head. A lot of this is coming from how you see yourself and how you see yourself in the world. And yeah, it's stopping you more than the external circumstances of the world are stopping you. It's more this anxiety that you're going through that is holding you back. And, you know, it can be hard, obviously, dealing with anxiety. I'm not trying to throw any shade at you guys. I'm just saying this is kind of what it seems like the situation is a lot of what's holding you back, the vast majority of it, is being created by yourself, is being created in your own head and your own expectations that you hold for yourself. So let's see how you can ignite more hope. Oh, this is beautiful. So we have the depth and lake. So I'm feeling for you guys really sinking deep into your fears at this time. Really sinking deep into, you know, what if nothing works out? What are you so afraid of happening? Sinking into that depth and finding what it's trying to tell you, what it's trying to show you. Taking some time to really sit with your thoughts. You might find like journaling out all of your worries, maybe spending a little bit time each day dedicated to worrying and just writing out all your worries so you can really get deep into what the core of them are. What are you fighting so hard against internally? There's an internal battle going on. And yeah, this card is really indicating that you will find the resolution to this by sinking inward, by going deep within yourself and looking for what the kind of hidden undercurrent is here. Why do you think it's so important to worry all the time? What would be so bad about, you know, letting yourself be or congratulating yourself for the things that you're doing right versus constantly critiquing yourself for the things you're doing wrong? Okay. So I feel like there's been a really destructive force in your life, or it's been a really destructive period. Lots of things are changing, lots of things are shifting, and I think this has really been throwing you out of balance. So if you want to create more hope, the best thing to do here is to jump on board with this destructive element. What can you take out of your life? What is over for you? What can you destroy? You might find actually like physically destroying stuff, like breaking plates, something like that will really help you kind of release this internal worrying, these constant gears that are turning for you. Actually physically breaking things or destroying the parts of your life that really aren't making you happy. What can be destroyed? You gotta destroy it. That's cool. I like that a lot. I mean, shit, we all need a little bit of destruction sometimes. So if you're finding that things are kind of being destroyed around you, jump in with it and look for what you can take out of your life. Look for what you can destroy. Look for what's over. Look for what you're done with. And really connect to your friends right now with this dancer of friendship. Connect to, you know, a really good friend that you have, or just friends in general, even if you have just shallow friends or something like that. Connect to your friends right now. Tell them your worries. Let them kind of help you with it. Let them help you kind of talk through your issues a little bit and figure out where you're kind of stressing yourself out more than you need to. Take in other people's perspectives of your life. This is the time for you to really see what other people think about what's going on with you, because it's going to ease your criticism, your self-criticism. And then your biggest ally here is smoky quartz. So I definitely recommend getting some smoky quartz if you can. It's pretty much everywhere. This is another kind of what it looks like. This is just a little one. This is like $2. So if you can get smoky quartz, definitely pick some up, because that's going to be a really good ally for you for clearing that self-criticism and that constant worry. And as well, just cleansing your energy. This smoky quartz is telling you that anything you can do that will just kind of cleanse your energy and reset is really going to bring more hope into your life and more clarity and allow you to focus on what's good instead of what's bad so much and what's wrong. Things you can do for cleansing: ice cold water. Not ice cold completely, but the coldest water your shower will create, blast yourself with it. That clears your energy, clears your worry, clears your emotional stress in a huge way. Jumping into a cold shower and just like starting at the crown of your head. Yeah, if you can do that, go for it, because that's really gonna help. Otherwise, just like baths, showers, burning sage, burning incense, maybe going for a run, releasing your energy physically. Anything that's going to help you feel more clear internally. Get out of this worry mindset. Take the worry and kind of channel it into something if you can. Okay. So pull a few more cards. What can our pile twos do to ignite more hope in their life? Mage. So what you guys aren't seeing here is that you are a powerful creator of your reality. The more that you are feeding into your worries and your self-criticism, the more that you're getting that reflection in your life. King of Swords in reverse. The more you're getting that reflection back to you in your life, a lot of what you're worried about is really coming from you. And it's interesting too, because it's landing right over the Six of Swords in reverse, which is making me think that you will either create victory or you will create loss based off your emotional state, based off where you currently are at. So the most important thing for you right now, if you want to inspire hope, if you want to step into that victory over your life that I think you guys are really hoping for, you know, this is where this self-criticalness is coming for, you know, it's hoping that you'll be the best you can be. You need to get your emotional state clear and calm. You have the power to create victory for yourself. You really do. So just clear your energy. Calm down. Try to clear your worries. Try to face them head on if you can. You know, what's the top worry? What can you do about it right now? Things like that. Anything you can do to kind of step out of this just ruminating on the negative and step into a more peaceful state of being. Which I know is easier said than done, but there's a lot of ways you guys can go about this, okay? What else? What else will help our pile twos gain hope? Okay, so any unfinished projects you have with this World card, it's time to complete those. Okay? If there's anything on the back burner that's kind of been nagging at you to do and you haven't had the time or you haven't had the space, try to create that time and space to complete those projects. And that's really going to lighten your load. Anything that feels unfinished here, how can you finish it? Yeah. The lighter you're feeling, the lighter your load is, the less your mind has to worry about, the better you will feel and the more hope you will feel in your heart. Three of Cups in reverse. This came up for our last pile as well. If you're overindulging in substances to try to ease your worry right now, it's not helping. So taking a break from substances or cutting down your substance use, if you can, is really going to help you gain more hope. Pay attention to what you're consuming, when you're consuming it, and why you're consuming it. So like say you're really worried and then you go to smoke some weed. This is an example. if you're smoking weed from a state of worry, if you're smoking weed in a kind of like unpleasant environment when you're worried and things aren't very clear for you, you're going to create more worry. You're going to create more paranoia. You're going to create more anxiety. So try to use these substances in a better way. If you don't want to like, go the sober way and you still want to use substances, try to use them in a more positive way. So smoke weed after you've done some clearing practice and you're feeling really open. Go smoke it outside in a nice sunny place where you can really ignite hope and love for nature and things like that with your bowl, instead of just stressing yourself out more. Or, if you're drinking lots of alcohol, what alcohol makes you feel celebratory? What alcohol makes you feel hopeful? And what alcohol makes you worry? Think about those things, because each type of alcohol has its own spirit to it. It has its own way that it's going to affect you. And so if you want to keep drinking, if you're like a nightly drinker or you drink a lot on the weekends and you don't want to give that up, think about how you can do it more consciously and with a little bit more awareness, and how you can pick the substances and the types of strains or the types of alcohol that are going to have the most beneficial effect on you and not deplete you. And this will really help you gain more hope. Because a lot of the time our coping mechanisms do drain us more than we're aware of. And then here we have the One of Cups. So tap into your intuition. Tap into your emotional guidance system. Fill your cup up a little bit. Like, fill yourself up with energy, you guys. Stop trying to do so much. Stop trying to like I feel like you guys almost don't do the things you need to do because you're so in your head. And so take the pressure from your mind to the side in whatever way you can, and do things from a place of enjoyment, from a place of love, from a place of, I want to complete this because it's going to make me feel better, not because I have to. That makes sense. I'm also feeling with this One of Cups that opening your crown chakra, connecting to your crown chakra, 936 hertz music that opens your crown chakra. That's really going to help you guys right now. That's really going to help inspire more hope. That's really going to help you see kind of like the bigger picture. Take an objective step back and look at your life and see that it's not as bad as you think. You're not in as negative of a space as you think. A lot of this is coming from your own head and your own kind of mental disturbances. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling for you guys, pile 2. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to, like, comment, subscribe to my channel, whatever you feel like doing. I want to say thank you so much too. I seriously love you guys. Those of you who have commented on my videos are just so kind, so lovely. It's such a joy to make these. So thank you for watching them. And I wish you the best with what you're going through. I wish you the best with your worrying. I know it's not a fun place to be, so I hope you find your way through that. And, the universe is supporting you here. Your guides are supporting you here. So don't lose sight of that. Don't lose hope completely. Also, we got 2 1s. This is the beginning of something. This is the start of something new. So, yeah. Love you guys. Have a great day. Bye. Welcome, pile 3s. Welcome to your reading. Let's find out how you can ignite more hope during this time. So I'm going to start by pulling 2 cards just to get a clear idea of the situation you're currently in. And sorry, my nose ring is like distracting me here. Yeah, get a clear idea of what the situation you're in is, and then we'll kind of pull some cards to how you can gain more hope. So what situation are pile 3s in? What's depleting your energy right now? What's depleting your hope? Okay, so we have the 3 of Pentacles. And then we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. So I'm feeling like you guys have been working really hard on building a foundation for yourself, or you have a foundation for yourself built, and it's feeling kind of unstable right now with this Nine of Wands in reverse. Like, things felt really solid before, you felt like you were in a good space, and something has kind of shifted you a little bit to make you feel like you're questioning your foundation, you're questioning if it's the right thing for you. You're definitely off kilter here. You're feeling very vulnerable, especially in regards to your work life. And I'm also feeling like you don't really feel supported by the people around you as much as you have in the past. You feel kind of like you're on your own here. And yeah, it's really whatever you've kind of like built your roots into, whatever you've kind of made your foundation, is being brought into question. And it's really unsettling, which is very understandable. Okay, so how can we ignite hope for you guys? Or how can you ignite hope? Life and breath. Okay, so yeah, connect to your breath more. It's funny because as I'm doing this reading, I'm really feeling breathless. Like the air is getting just sucked out of me. So I feel like that's kind of what's happening with you guys. Maybe on a physical level, maybe on a metaphorical level, is that you're really feeling like the wind is being taken out of you. You're really uncertain here. So connecting to your breath, maybe doing breath work practices, pranayama from yoga, just deep breathing throughout the day, trying to tune in a few times throughout the day to feel how you're breathing. That's going to give your life a lot more certainty and a lot more calmness. And I feel like it's going to really put you guys back into control. Yeah, deep breaths are really needed here, especially when you're facing these questions, when you're facing these situations that are making you feel rocky. Rather than act right away, tune into your breath first. Take a lot of deep breaths, really center yourself. I know there's one breath pattern. If you breathe in for 8 seconds, hold for 8 seconds, breathe out for 8 seconds, 888. That's a really helpful one. It really calms down your whole system, your whole physical body, and can help you kind of use your mind in a more effective way. Because it's really hard to think clearly when we're in fight or flight, when we have less oxygen going to our brain. So tuning into that breath, deepening that breath, spending a little bit of time just breathing is really going to help you bring more hope into your life and more understanding of the situation that you're facing and what you should do about it. Okay, so let's see what these two cards have to say. Shaman of Foresight and Dancer of Inspiration. Okay, cool. So you can see the cards if you want. Shaman of Foresight and Dancer of Inspiration. So for you guys, what's going to help you gain more hope is to plan ahead. Think of the bigger picture of your future. Think of the bigger picture of what you want out of life. What do you want to be in the next 5 years? What do you want to be in the next 10 years? I'm feeling for you guys like having the future be uncertain and up in the air is very unsettling. So the more you can kind of connect into what's possible for your future, what can you do, what can you experience, the more you're going to have hope and things to look forward to as well. Things that you can create, things that you can feel, things that you can do. So yeah, step into that foresight. Take a little bit of time out of your day to plan and daydream and envision what you want to see in your future. And if like the world situation is really stressing you out, envision what you want to see for the world as well. What do you want the world to look like in 5 years or 10 years? What do you want to be different? Take some time to really plan, to step into that foresight, to see what's possible for the future for you. And again, only if the world situation is really stressing you out, the world at large. And then Dancer of Inspiration. So you need to connect into what inspires you. So whatever it is that, just makes you feel alive and sparks ideas and creative projects, step into that. Follow your inspiration. Maybe even do like actual dancing. But get yourself inspired so that you can really plan a beautiful future for yourself and you're not feeling so lost in what exactly is happening right now. This is kind of like a stepping stone for your next thing versus, something negative or something that's holding you back or making your life really hard. Consider it as making room for you to create what you really want to see, what you really want to experience, what you really want to feel. And then this is your biggest ally, and this is pink granite. So this is a very grounding stone. It's also connected to our ancestors. So you may find that connecting to your ancestors at this time will help you to gain hope. Granting ancestor money is a fun way to kind of connect with them, or just meditating with them, talking to them. If you have like grandmas, grandpas, great-grandpas that have died and they're on the other side, having some pictures of them around for you to connect with, that's going to help you ground you here. Yeah, like pink granite is a really solid stone. So even though you feel like your foundation is getting shook here, you're solid internally. You're solid in your environment. There are places where you are solid. So find those places and really feel into that solidness. $36 may be of importance here for you. Or 9. Okay. This is more how can you get help. So we have the sun. So you need to trust in your luck a little bit. You need to trust in good fortune. And just, what lights you up? Spend some time in the sun if you're somewhere where it's sunny. Spend a bit of time sunbathing each day. Really light up your soul. Light up your body. And then we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Tune into your emotions here. It's okay if they're all over the place. It's okay if they're up and down. Getting in touch with your emotional guidance system is going to help you gain a lot more hope. The Sun is a good card. Sun means you have luck on your side. You have fortune on your side. Whatever you're doing here, whatever you're going through that is very, unsettling for you, fortune is on your side. Good luck is on your side. So just plan a little bit. What do you want to see for yourself? If everything could work out exactly how you want it to, what would that look like? I feel like you're resisting a change here. Whoop. Yeah, you're resisting a new beginning. Your foundation, whatever you built your life upon before, is changing. And I imagine that's really hard. Like, big changes are difficult. Believe me, I'm not someone who... I like change, but I also don't like it. So you have the Death card in reverse. So you're resisting a change here. You're resisting the death of something. You're resisting your own transformation. Your life is trying to move into something else. And, that's really uncertain territory. So it makes sense to resist it. But when you can get on board with that change, when you can get on board with that transformation, with this Chariot here in reverse, or the Altar in reverse, you're going to get movement really fast towards what you want. You just have to figure out how to stop resisting this change. You can even ask your ancestors for guidance. Like, You know, I don't know how to move with this. This is really hard. I don't want to have all these changes happen. Help me. They will. They definitely will help you. Your guides will help you. Your ancestors will help you. And then, yeah, Chariot in reverse. So whatever you're resisting moving here is really slowing things down for you. And maybe that's okay. Maybe you need this period of slowness. But when you're ready to reignite hope, when you're ready to feel kind of aliveness again with this life and breath card, accept the changes in your life, accept the transformations. And you're going to step into this, again, in reverse, you're going to step into this new beginning, this resurrection of something in your life. Something totally different wants to come in for you guys. So if I were you, this foresight seems like the major thing you want to look into is if your life is going to change, if everything in your life is going to change, or whatever this situation is going to change, and you realize at some moment in time you're going to want to move with it. You're not going to want to hold yourself back forever. What would that beautiful new future look like? What would your ideal future be? And the more that I feel like you can tune into that and you can plan into that, the easier it will be for you to move with this change. So yeah, this is what I'm seeing for you guys. Hopefully this helped provide some guidance, some ways you can reignite hope for yourself. Thank you so much for watching this video. I have to say, I really love you guys. All of your comments are so kind and amazing, and it's wonderful to make these videos for you, so thank you very much. If you feel like it, you can comment, you can like, you can subscribe, whatever you want to do. And yeah, thank you so much. Good luck with this change. Like I said, I'm a Scorpio sun and a Taurus moon, so those are both fixed signs. So change is not that easy for me either, even though I go through it a lot. So I get what you're going through, guys, and it's okay to feel resistant. It's okay to not want to have your whole foundation shook, like fuck. But once you allow this change, you're going to feel so much more hope. And I really do feel with this Sun card, there is a bright and beautiful future coming your way. So as much as you can believe that is really going to help you. So yeah, see you guys next time.